crushed and scorched by fire. This is what's left after a crash that nearly killed the Collin County couple.
Seeing all the glass crumbled and the seat just gone, and knowing that if the gentleman who pulled us out hadn't, exactly what would have happened to us.
Matthew was trapped inside the burning car.
He was having a lot of trouble getting me out because my feet were trapped under the pedals.
Matthew spent nearly 3 years in the hospital with 4th-degree burns and lives with excruciating pain.
But when I saw the fire rise up under my legs, it was at that point that I knew my life was in danger, and I screamed to just get me out of here.
And Matthew, because he wanted to help medical students out, actually agreed to allow them to study him. You could see his ligaments and his tendons and his muscles when he would flex his bone, when he would flex his feet. That's the kind of person he was. He was not thinking solely about himself. He wanted his horrible experience to be able to be a teaching opportunity so that other people could learn from it. At the end of the day, there are a few lawyers on the front line of consumer safety as it relates to vehicle safety around the country. I've had the pleasure of testifying before Congress on 7 different occasions. The second I got this vehicle in, we started doing our analysis and we started looking at it, and I'm going, I have never seen a roof structure look like this. Whenever you're involved in a frontal impact, the front structure of the vehicle, where the bumper all the way back to the windshield, that is the crush zone. There are 2 frames. Imagine this area here is where the engine is. This is the frame member, the left frame member, the right frame member, you have an engine. Then you have a bumper support out here. The bumper support and then the frames are designed to crush. However, in this particular accident, what happened was instead of the front structure collapsing, the roof structure collapsed.
When your vehicle does not have a roof, look what can happen. However, when you put the roof structure on it, you cannot move it.
Sitting through hours upon hours of experts detailing the worst moments of our life, attorneys questioning our life. The other attorney, during opening statements, made a statement about how well we had recovered, and I had to fix my face because I could not stomach someone making that claim about us who had met us that same day.
If you didn't weld it, what did you do?
This is what it's supposed to look like. See each of these indentions here, little small circles? These are spot welds. They physically connect the roof of the vehicle to the structure of the car. But the roof of their car wasn't welded on, it was glued back together after being replaced by a dealership for hail damage.
And then to have someone drop on you that it could have been prevented is the worst feeling. It just leaves you in shock.
He said that the reason we do not follow the OEM repair specifications is because the insurance companies won't pay us. This particular case had national ripples around the country when this verdict came through. They wanted to send a message. You have an absolute obligation when people bring their vehicle to you to restore that vehicle back to the way the OEMs did it.
The Seabishans say the $42 million verdict is not just about the money.
It meant someone finally sitting down, someone who didn't even know us, sitting down and seeing objectively what happened and telling us that our loss and the pain that we've been through had value to it.
Matthew was a nurse. Marcia is a social worker. These people care about people other than themselves. They always said it's not about us because we're not going to be able to ever regain what we've lost.
The victims are the people that are at risk already and don't even know it.
And the Sebashans say their greatest hope is that something like this will never happen again to anyone.